that's how by taking care of ourselves, that's how we're taking care of our business, right? And so I'm hearing a lot of, where is my support system? I'm getting so
Mm,
frustrated I feel like I'm the one reaching down and pulling people up, and I'm tired and exhausted, and I want to find my people that are going to pull me up too, so that I have the energy to pull other people, to continue to pull other people up. So the question is, where is my support system?
mm, mm, mm. That's a that's a good one. I think, and we, earlier before we got on, we were talking about should it be a star or a triangle, right? So you guys tell us what it should be. I'm proposing a triangle. She's proposing a star. She loves unicorns, but hey, anyway, let's stay focused. The most times I think business owners, and I'm talking about solo entre, and then people who are building teams, etc. We tend to want to focus on our clients. Where's our niche market? I mean, the biggest question, in fact, the very first question somebody will ask you when you say, I'm starting a business, they tell you, who are you? What's your niche? What's your niche market? And then we go, oh, the niche market. And it baffles this new business owner because they're like, I want to do everybody, but you can't do everybody. So go back to the drawing board and do. I think the very first thing that should be done for a business owner is the support system,
Mhm.
right? Your support system. And we'll go deeper in there, Sarah, as we go on. But I think it's it's finding a community that truly supports you, and it's not just supporting you in terms of, because we can even break this down to family support, making sure that Matt is there, making sure that Verlin is there when we were supposed to go and do something with our clients,
Mhm.
making sure the kids are taken care of, because if the kids aren't taken care of, you really can bring your best self to a client. You wouldn't be
Yes.
there. So it's
Yes.
understanding where you can find that community of like-minded, not similar, but better than you.
Mhm.
If you're getting in that group, I want to be the least
Yep.
the least knowledgeable person in that group, but with wisdom, I can add value to it.
Yep.
So I think it's finding that community of like-minded people, and I'll punt back to you, Sarah,
Yep.
to
Well, and I
to
think you're right, is that when you're building your business, people get so focused on, I need to find my clients, I need to find my clients. And in order to be successful, I need to find clients. And it's so focused on that. And of course, clients are important, right? That's how you're making money in your revenue. But before that, it's, how can I find my community, right?
mm,
My community of those people that are going to up level me, those people that I can learn from, those people that by being around them, I am in an environment of prosperity, right? And that's one of the
yes.
things that kicked off our conversation is, what is it that changes and shifts within a business? And when you are in a community where everybody is bringing their A game, everybody is go getters, they're motivated, that is a community of prosperity. They're creating impact, they are gaining knowledge, and you get so much as a business owner, you get so much inspiration from that. You get so much motivation of, hey, look, all this people in this community are doing it, and they have their struggles too, and they have their setbacks, but we're in it together. And
Yes.
if I'm in a community of 1,000 people that are prospering, then I'm like, hey, if 1,000 people are doing it, I can totally do it too. Why not me?
Yes. Yes.
Rather than if you're in a community that is stagnant or is more prone to the struggle or aren't the go-getters, then you're going to like that stagnation is then going to perpetuate onto you too, right? Like, we're part of our community and we adapt to those things. So it's finding that up level community where prosperity is contagious.
So something is. So get out of that networking group you're in, where you're the best person. No, I'm not saying
That is
so.
our challenge to you today.
Correct. So if you're part of this networking group that every single time you are the one giving and giving and giving and giving, and you find yourself before you go there, you go, huh, I'm about to go here again, and nobody's pouring and pouring and pouring. That's not that is a that's a it's a subset of the community you should be in. It should be a place where when you are full or overflowing, that's where you go to kind of empty up, to give your community service and get
Mhm.
back so that you can focus on your business. I'm not saying leave it, but stay. Network, it is the, I wrote something down here when we are talking earlier. It's network, hanging with the right network, network for assistance and not clients.
Mhm.
And and this is where we're talking about community, in community based, you can still
Right.
network for clients. When you network for assistance, and assistance is not assist me with my business, assist me with, no, 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 no. It's collaboration where you are feeding, like Sarah and I, we're feeding each other in terms of, we're feeding with, when I'm low, when something's going on with my business, I have Sarah to talk to. When something's going on with hers, she has me to talk to. We talk it over when we're not doing people plus process, and we go, I didn't see it from that
Mhm.
viewpoint. So network for assistance to get that support system in place.
Yes.
Because really, your spouse, your spouse loves you, but they're not going to sit with you and think through your business like the way your business associate friend in from your network, who knows that I am vested in this because I may have the same problem. So in this conversation, we can talk it over. Your spouse
Mhm.
isn't, your spouse is not there to go and tell me what's wrong with my business, baby. And I'm like, tell me what's
Right.
wrong with mine, honey.
Right. Well, and I think too, it's even if our businesses are doing great, because we have this collaboration and we're having these discussions, we'll have an aha moment or we'll have inspiration, like something you say will inspire me and I'll, oh, I never thought of it this way, this way, this way.
Yes.
And then these innovative ideas and creative solutions are born from those conversations. But you can't have that innovation, you can't have those new ideas or that motivation of, oh, I never thought of it that way, now I'm excited about it, or I'm seeing what they're doing and that's making me excited too, I can watch what they're doing and model that and take those steps too. If your community and your support is people that are all on the same level, then you can't up level.
Mm,
And so if you're wanting to up level your business, it's about finding that community where they are at that higher level, where they have that culture of prosperity, because that's where you're going to get the, you're going to be able to model your business after that. You're going to get inspiration from the things they say, from what they do, right? And here's where I think stops people from doing this,
talk
right?
to me.
It takes courage, serious courage
Uh-huh.
and resiliency to show up in environments where you're not the top dog,
Whew.
or you're like you said, you're like, I want to be the one who knows the least, who's earning the least, so that I can learn from all of them. Because boy, oh boy, will that trigger some serious imposter syndrome and not enoughness and all those insecurities and
Mm,
self doubts. And so it takes so much courage to put yourself in those environments.
mm.
But like anything else in the world, anytime it takes great courage, if it takes 10 times the courage, then it's going to be 10 times the reward.
10x, 10x plus.
Yep.
Yes, yes, yes. You were talking about getting in environments, getting the community. It reminds me of, was it the duck that thought it was a chicken, and because it was born, it only saw chickens, and it could fly, but it never tried to fly. So it just stayed with the chickens, walking, eating chicken feed, doing that
Mhm.
until another duck came, I know a family, duck passed and saw it and came down and said, "Hey, dude, what are you doing here?" I said, "Oh, I'm a chicken." Like, "You're a chicken?" "Yeah, I'm a chicken." "Well, no, you're a duck." "Duck? Yeah, I can fly." "Yes, you can fly. Come with us. Be in our community. Let's go." And whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm flying. I didn't know I could fly. Chickens, I'll be back next season. So some
I
of
love
us
that
are,
story. I've never heard that before. I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's a classic story of being in a place where you're not supposed to be. Modeling how you have so much more in you when you hang in a community that have what you're looking for. But then the key is you must be looking for it. You
Right.
must be looking for that. Girl, go ahead. Go ahead. You're about to
Well, it
say
makes
something.
me think like people that are listening, ask yourselves, are you a duck who's pretending to be a chicken?
And then let's put it to another level. You are an eagle
Truth.
that's looking to be a duck, right? So and then somebody's going to say, "But Sarah, well, when eagles don't fly in a flock, there's no flock." True. However, however, when they were born, they all are in the brood. They're there. And when they get strong, they then go their separate ways and they connect when they have to create something. And they connect to create the next eaglets,
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
as an eagle, I'm about to create an eaglet. So I go and come and mix with another eagle. And the eaglet is a mastermind of some new service, of something that
Yeah.
I'm trying to birth. That's
Yeah.
how you become an eagle, gets in a community and then flies. Because this community is not the place where you're going to sit and stay. No, you're
Hmm.
just there for resuscitation. You're there for creativity. You're there
Hmm.
to think things through, find, and then go back to your mountain and fly over your mountain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I enjoyed how I laid that out. Oof.
Yes, I did too. I did too.
Myself on the back.
I love it. I love it. Own it. Own it. And so now the question is, well, that's just great. Now I know that I've been an eagle pretending to be a duck. Now, how the heck do I find my community? Right? Like that's the next thing. Where are they? Where's my community? So I'll share this.
Mhm.
It took me at least probably 3 years to find my community, and I did not find it until this past October. And I was literally like shopping different networking groups of, is this where I'm at? And it was local as well as online, virtually, internationally, right? And every time I'd be like, okay, let me check this out. And something just didn't feel right. And I was
Mm,
like they're nice people. It has nothing to do with the people. I'm just like, I just don't feel like this is my community. This isn't my place, right? This
right.
something is out of alignment here.
Mhm.
So then I do the next one, and searching for where is that support system? Where is that community? And this past October, when I found it, you just know. It's just like anything else,
Like a
right?
house.
When you find your spouse, you just know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
when you find that perfect house, you just
No.
know. Yeah,
Yes.
when you
Yes.
find that perfect animal you're going to adopt, that's the same story we hear. I just
Wow.
knew, right? It's the same thing when you're looking for your support system in your community. You keep looking and you keep shopping and you ask people, hey, what's the community that gives you the most support? And you check
Mm.
it out and you see, is this one right for me? Because let me tell you, when I found that community and I invested in joining that community, the level of inspiration, like I was like, oh my gosh, no wonder I have felt so stagnant in my business. It's because I wasn't surrounded by that community who it's like a heartbeat and it's pulsing and you can
Correct.
feel it. It's like its
Correct.
own living, breathing organism. And
Mm.
I was like, oh, I'm listening to them and I'm learning from them, and they inspired an idea in me, and then I can pass it along, and the ripple effects that come from that. Just like we said before we got on this call, something that I had shared with you last week,
Yep.
I had learned from that community. You then shared it with somebody you knew, and they were like, oh my God, that's exactly what I needed to hear. They're then going to share it with somebody. And that's the ripple effects and the power of that, having that support system in that right community.
I hope he says that he got that he got that from me, you know, and I'll be like, no, 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 because when I told him, I said, oh, Sarah got this from Sarah. But here's not but. I always use and. I don't use but, because but tells me what you said just now is okay, but I
Right.
got something better to say. So
Right.
and so when you're in your community, please, please, please don't use buts. Buts are to be sat on. Oh, corny me. Anyway, well, so as you were talking, I think there were two things that you said that I wrote. It takes time to find your community, so give yourself time. Be gracious to yourself as you are, as you're looking for this, and then trust your spirit. Trust
Mm-hmm.
you know exactly what you're looking for. You know it. Now, some people say they go, you know, some people, we ask questions that we already know the answers. We ask questions that we already know the answer, but we are not patient to explore the options to find the answers. So, um, is this community my community? Tell me about it. And I keep asking, like, my best friend's community is not my community.
Right.
It's not, because we have intricate minute differences that I'm attracted to, that I need to put in my already all the ingredients that I have. I need just that one little pixie dust that just one community around there can get. And not because it works for Sarah means that it works for me,
Right.
because we're all individuals. So as you're
Yeah.
looking for your communities, yeah, go ask around to explore.
Mm-hmm.
But Sarah, I wanted to ask you this question. You said it took 2 to 3 years to find your community. Um, you were asking other people about, hey, I'm looking for,
Mm-hmm.
and you went to explore, and you were like,
Yep.
nah, scrap, scrap,
Yep.
scrap, until you fell on this one because you were searching.
Yep.
Okay, okay,
Yep.
that was a
And I wouldn't
common.
even say I fell on it. I would say it fell into me.
Wow,
Yeah. Because
wow,
it was presented to me by somebody else that didn't even know I was looking.
wow,
Yeah.
wow, amazing, amazing.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
So it's trusting in that process, and it's trusting in yourself of, hey, when I'm looking for these groups, I'll know when it is that I find it. And the willingness and the courage to leave a community that um, is no longer serving your best self or your future self,
It's
because
not
you want that
personal.
community, right? It's not personal by any means, and you can have so much gratitude. I have so much gratitude for the groups that I have been in,
Yes.
so much, and I'm still friends with those people and help support and champion them, and vice versa. So it has nothing to do with that. It's just, hey, I've now outgrown this and I'm graduating to the next
And
level.
it has a place.
Mhm.
Those communities you grew out of, they are there for that reason. They
Yep.
are there for you to practice, hone your skills, to do what needs to be done at that time. And it's not knocking them, saying that they're not, they're the
They were
101
there for the
course.
season.
They're the 101 course for your graduation, your capstone. They're a part of your curriculum in order for you to find that community. I want us, so 2 more minutes, Sarah. I want us to go into triangle versus star. So I say triangle. Triangle is for your community. It's you. Everything is you, right? But here's you, as in the employees. Your employees are. I'm gonna start again better. Clients are 1/3 of your business. What are the other pieces? You have the employees, your clients, and your support system. So your internal, those things that are working for you, your support system, what we're talking about, the community piece, and then your clients. Sarah, go ahead. Let me tell, I don't have time to go deep, but you talk about your star.
I was like, okay, so the triangle is the start, right? And you're starting out that way of the you, the client, and the community. When, and so that's the season that you're in, those groups that are serving that season that you're in then. When it is no longer serving, when that group is no longer serving your future self, and when you're ready to up level to the next group, then you transform from the triangle into the star, because you're going to be a rock star in your business. And then that's when it's the you, so the points of the triangle. There's 5 points to a triangle. You just angry because I'm out delivering right here and people are so going to vote for star. So the 5 points of your star, of your rock star business, is you, client, community, and then the team that you build to scale and the systems that you build to scale your business for more freedom, more wealth, and more impact.
You didn't explain it to me like that when you were, so you're that friend who you don't give the full
Yeah.
story. You don't give the full story. And I'm like, I'm gonna win this one. she she botched that explanation. But then
Yeah.
you come here now and say from a triangle you morph into the rock star. You didn't tell me that. It
Are y'all hearing the backpedaling right now? Anybody else?
I
Anybody?
still think a triangle is very, very stable. It doesn't move.
It
It
is. And you need the
stays.
triangle at the
Uh,
beginning. You need the
um,
stability at the
that
beginning.
star has skinny legs, that could topple. But no, good stuff, good stuff. I really, I enjoyed it, Sarah. I enjoyed that. I get it. I accept it. I accept it. You
Yep.
win this one. And I perceive you would win all, because that's how life goes with men and women. That's a different topic.
That is a different
Do you
topic.
trust with the women in your lives, men? Hmm.
Yeah.
In
Accept that
business?
influence.
Wow, wow. Take us out of here, Sarah.
Alrighty. So if you would like information about any of the groups that we talked about today, because if you're out there searching for your community and your support system, we will happily provide some of the ones that we have tested. And I can let you know the one that I'm in now that has really just skyrocketed things and was a complete turning point for me.
Yes.
So if you would like more information on those support systems and communities, feel free to send us a message or a comment and we will circle back and respond. If you would like to set up a free call with us to explore how working with us together would make your business go better and faster, then I'm like, which side? You can get our bit.ly link right there on our website, or just you know what we can do, we'll pop it in the comments. Pop the link in the comments.
I'm going to put it there right now.
So just click the link in the comments and schedule a time on our calendar, and we will get to know each other and see if we are a best fit.
Hey.
And until next week, if you have any questions you want to submit, then shoot us a question and we will answer it on our Tuesdays at 11 o'clock Eastern, right here on our Facebook page.
Definitely.
All righty, that's all we got. Have a great day, guys.